San Francisco 49ers Kyle Shanahan, when asked about the trade rumors or, because there's been a lot of conversation about the future of Kyle, he responded to it. And, typically we don't hear coaches asked directly about things like this, but he reacted. Take a listen to his response right here.
There's been some rumors over the webs that you could be traded to Chicago, and John called them comical. Do you have a word to describe those rumors?
I don't know why they come out, but I don't want to be any place in the world more than here, and my family feels just as strong, if not a lot stronger. So, I hope you guys are gonna have to kick me out of here. So there's no way I'm making that decision.
Now, again, I've been pointing to the fact of why the fire Kyle Shanahan narrative is so kind of stupid is because it doesn't make sense financially. The 49ers just signed him to a contract extension, multi-year contract extension in 2023, along with John Lynch. So if you fire him, you're firing John Lynch. You're eating all that money. He's one of the highest paid coaches in all of sports. You're just eating it. For what? Nothing. And that's why I'm like, if you're at least going to be on the hype wagon of getting rid of Kyle, at least say trade him. You'll sound smarter because you can get draft picks. But the problem with that is Kyle's got to sign off on that. He has to approve where he's being traded to. And so when Kyle says, I don't want to go anywhere else. I don't want to, I want to be here in the Bay, especially my family. Oh, that kind of puts a damper on the trade Kyle Shanahan crowd now, doesn't it? So what's left? Oh, that's right. We all back in that same boat of, yeah, you're probably going to have to live with Kyle Shanahan for at minimum another season. Now, I don't think that's a bad thing. Do I think this has been Kyle Shanahan's best year? No. Do I think Kyle Shanahan's a perfect coach? No. Do I think Kyle Shanahan can improve in multiple areas? Absolutely. Does that mean he should be fired? Does that mean he should be traded? Absolutely not. So the fact that he has to answer for this, the fact that he has to talk about it, it's ridiculous, honestly. It's a stupid narrative, and it is what it is. That's what narratives are. I can understand why you might want that to happen because you want to change. You're over it. You've seen a big enough sample size, and you're like, all right, I've seen it. I'm over it. Give me something new. That's fair. But when you have that conversation, you have to be real with yourself, and you have to look at the facts. And the facts are, it just doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Now, it might make sense to you and what you think needs to happen, but I just don't think it makes a lot of sense. Again, from a logistical standpoint, from a business operation standpoint, from a football operation standpoint, there's so many elements where it doesn't make a lot of sense. Doesn't mean you can't be frustrated with Kyle. Doesn't mean you can't want to see changes with Kyle. Doesn't mean you can't want to see Kyle kind of evolve. All those things can be true at once. So, I don't know. I thought it was wild that he had to answer for it. But I guess that's the world we live in. Let me know what you guys think about that in the comments below. And as always, make sure to like and subscribe for more updates.